vlog time.
What
Not
is
even on the road yet?
What is good, one and all? 'Tis indeed your boy, Dylan. I'm Dylan. This is Danny, and welcome to the Sonic Temple 2024 vlog. And welcome to what's probably going to be the first actual, like, legit video on Dilly Dally, the second channel, which is going to be the main channel now. Yeah, I'm not going to go, I'll do a separate video on all that bullshit, but yeah, so first legit video under the Dilly Dally banner. It is 6:52 a.m. We are pulling into Walmart right now on our way to Columbus, Ohio from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. 7-hour drive, 7.5, probably closer to 8 with stops.
It's going to be 8 with stops.
Yeah, but that's all well and good. Yeah, we're pulling into Walmart right now to get a few last minute things.
Tying up loose ends.
Yeah, and then we're gonna grab some breakfast and hit the road. Collision detection by Ford.
New truck. Very nice.
Alright. Catch you after the cut. I smell sodies. Walmart playing copyrighted music over the speaker is going to ruin my video. So, at this point, I have been to several music festivals, most of which have ended in complete disaster because of the weather or the denizens at said festival. But, festival tip 1, rain gear. For the love of God, take multiple pairs of shoes, as many socks as can fit in your suitcase, and get ponchos, because these things are rain or shine, and
At least they're supposed to be.
yeah, at least they're supposed to be, and
Not saying any names.
yeah, just be prepared for shit weather. All right, we are finally on the road. Leg 1 of the journey is going to be the local highway, Route 30, up to
283.
Oh, we're on 283. We did 30 already. Shit.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever. On our way to the turnpike. Looks like GPS says our total remainder of the journey is 5 hours and 44 minutes. That's if we don't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, which we're gonna, because, you know, shit, piss, gas, and food. You know, we are organic beings. We're not robots. Well, I don't know about this motherfucker. He might be a robot. Maybe.
It is a possibility.
I mean, you do have metal parts.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Alright. Check back in later. Guess we're just chilling for now. Alright, well, we're on the turnpike now. About halfway done the turnpike already, as far as Pennsylvania goes. Just went through the Blue Mountain Tunnel, and we are currently going past, appropriately, a town called Metal, Pennsylvania.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what we're on our way to do. Yeah, still got about 5-6 more hours to drive. We're getting ready to go through Tuscarora Mountain Tunnel, which I think this is, so those were the two short ones. This is the long one. Yeah, this is the, yeah, the really long tunnel.
Alrighty. Secret tunnel.
I was about to go there, dude. Through the mountain.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah. Cool tunnel through the mountain. We get some scenery shots on the other side. If these trucks aren't in our way. There's some free advertising for Walmart right here. Sponsor me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no way that's ever happening.
Those are pretty.
That shit. It's like a volcano. I mean, I've been up this part of the turnpike before, but never at this time of day during this kind of weather. So the way that the clouds are forming in the mountains is pretty cool to see right now. I did bring the computer with me so I can leave this rolling and just cut and edit when we get to the hotel. Saya! One more thing, why you never call Uncle? Shout out Jackie Chan Adventures. All my OGs watch that shit back in the day. Leave a comment in the comments. Let me know what streaming platform it's on, because I've tried Googling it before and I can't find it. I know somebody's got to own it. I think it's Warner Brothers. So it was on WB Kids back in the day. So I do believe that is a Warner Brothers property. Yeah, definitely let me know where I can find the Jackie Chan Adventures, because I would love to watch it chronologically. You know, that never happened on television. They always played all the episodes out of order. I never knew what the hell was going on. So I think there was one part where it was like, what was the girl's name? Jade? Jackie's niece in the show or whatever. I think her name was Jade. I think there was, the last time I watched, there was like a couple of episodes in a row where she was like a cat or a monkey or something. Like she was like transforming into an animal. I don't know. I have a funny feeling that the story never got completed. I think the show got dropped. But still, dope ass show. You know, everybody likes to talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender, but that kind of like American anime style kind of started with Jackie Chan Adventures. So
Really?
yeah, like.
I liked Avatar. So.
Well, yeah, I did too. I think anybody who has two brain cells to rub together enjoyed Avatar: The Last Airbender. Not really about any of the live action adaptations of it. Yeah, because the first one that they did was really bad, and then I just had I just never bothered checking out the one that they did. What was it? Netflix?
I guess.
Did one of the streaming platforms.
Yes,
it was either Netflix or Amazon. Somebody that has a huge fucking budget. But I heard nothing but bad shit about that too, so I just didn't bother. But yeah. Wow. Okay, there's literally just a trailer in a ditch down there.
Nice.
Yeah. Like a camper trailer, not tractor trailer. I wonder if there's somebody living in there. Like we're not exactly in like an Appalachian holler right now, you know. We're on the fucking turnpike, but
Apparently,
like there's I can guarantee you there's some sketchy shit going on in the woods like 200 yards that way.
I believe
It probably like a moonshine still, somebody hunting for wild ginseng, all that crazy shit that you see on like midday History Channel when you're supposed to be at school, you know.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here shit talking at this point. Like what qualifies that kind of stuff to be on the History Channel? Like, I mean, like, yeah, it's interesting to watch. I love Moonshiners, great show. I love Swamp People, great show. Even though I think Swamp People's on like Discovery or Animal Planet or something. But yeah, I love those shows. They're awesome. But like the History Channel, like I thought that was reserved for like, you know, stuff that like happened way back. Like
That's why it's called the History Channel.
yeah, not some dude brewing corn liquor in the woods 3 weeks ago. Like yeah. I mean, like that kind of stuff. They need to make a completely new channel for shit like that and just call it like the American Culture Channel or something like that. Like, because that's not history. That's modern American culture. Like that's what it is. I mean, like I said, that shit's probably going on right now. Like a couple football fields out in the woods that way.
Yeah.
So
And that way.
and that way, yeah. Hell, probably in the back of that truck.
Yeah. Yep.
God only knows. But, yeah. I mean, this is going to be a long ass video if I leave all this in. I don't really care. It's a vlog about a 4-day long music festival. It was going to be long to begin with. So, yeah, I might chop it into parts if I feel like it. I don't know, depending on how fast I want to get it out. All right, well, check back in a bit. Allegheny Mountain Tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Next stop. Well, we're not stopping there for damn sure, but next significant point, Pittsburgh. Ew.
I don't think we're that close to Pittsburgh. I'm pretty sure we got a little bit.
I mean, we're closer than farther.
Well, yeah. But
At this point.
it's still gonna be. It's probably gonna be noon by the time before we get there.
Yeah.
Noon, close to noon, almost noon.
I mean, we gotta be close because we're getting exits for West Virginia.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's fair.
I am not geographically challenged. Damn, this tunnel's long as shit.
Fuck yeah.
There's the end.
Oh.
Boom. The other side of the Allegheny Mountain. I have not been here since 2011. When I, ironically, went to see Falling in Reverse in Pittsburgh because I looked it up online and we missed the Philly date by a day. So we drove all the way the fuck out here to see Falling in Reverse.
Holy shit.
That was a good time though. It was their first album tour. It was the Drug and Use You tour. Like when they first popped off. And it was pretty fucking cool. The show, anyway. So, we weren't exactly in, like, Pittsburgh proper. I think we were in, like Millville or some shit like that, is where the venue was.
Outside of Pittsburgh.
Yeah. It was like, it definitely used to be an old church. I forget what it was called. Yeah. A couple of years ago, I was going through a box of old stuff and I found the ticket stub.
Nice.
But, yeah. Needless to say, that t-shirt doesn't fit me anymore. Yeah. So yeah, it's been 24 minus 11, 13 years since I've been anywhere near where we are right now. Which is, I was thinking about this laying in bed last night.
Yeah.
I really don't get around too much. So, other than Blue Ridge, so one time in the past 12 years, maybe a little bit longer, I have been outside of a 150-mile radius of wherever I lived at the time. I have been... I have existed entirely within a 150-mile radius of wherever I have lived for the past dozen years, except for Blue Ridge.
And now.
And currently, right now. Yeah. So I definitely need to travel more. Like, I've been to places. I've been to South Dakota. When
we go to the beach in August, that'll be outside of 150 miles. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. 100% sure. It's like 200 miles.
It doesn't really take that long to get there, though.
Yeah, it does. It takes about 3 hours to get down. It's over 150. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Just generally, you know.
Yeah.
But I have been places. I did a scout trip to South Dakota. We did canoeing on the Lewis and Clark Trail down the Missouri River, and saw Rushmore and Crazy Horse and the Badlands and a couple of weird tourist spots like Wall Drug and like the fucking like 3-story tall gift shop that's made out of corn cobs on the outside, something like that. I forget what that's called, but it was like they change it every year during the harvest. They use all the different colored corn cobs.
You told me about that when we went down the Blue Ridge.
To make murals on the sides of the building, and it changes every year. They're literally just like nailed corn cobs. Like they cut them in half so they lay flush on the wall of the building, and then they nail them in by hand and make murals out of, like, mosaic murals out of corn cobs. A lot of work. Probably employs half that town for the season, but yeah. And then I've been to Arizona, saw Grand Canyon and Sedona Red Rocks. Went to the chapel in the rocks there, which is pretty cool. It's like it's a church that's carved into the I don't even want to call it a mountain, but it's like into the cliffside, into the red sandstone.
Okay.
They carved out a big ass hole and turned it into a church. And the window behind the altar at the church that you are staring out the entire time that Mass is happening is overlooking the desert, like the valley below. It's pretty dope. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
I mean, I did have to sit through a church service in order to see it, but like, I mean, it's whatever. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Right. I've been all the way up and down the East Coast, but I haven't really gone west at all.
Yeah, I've been to Virginia a few times, other than Blue Ridge. I think we did a what the fuck is it? Shenandoah Valley.
Next Plaza, 35 miles. So you were right. That was the closest distance.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Shenandoah Valley or whatever. We did like all the colonial shit, like Thomas Jefferson's house, Monticello.
Right.
All that shit down there. And while we were walking the grounds at Monticello, I got the most minging looking tick in my thigh. That was like it was like the size of a dime, and it was like black and white with red legs. It was a gross looking tick. And yeah, I'll never forget that because I'm arachnophobic as fuck. That was traumatizing. Been to North Carolina, somewhere in the fucking boondocks once when I was a really little kid to visit my grandfather, because for some reason he was living with some random hillbilly family in the sticks in North Carolina for a while. I don't know what that was all about. Yeah, that was weird. Done Paris Island in South Carolina, the Marine Corps recruitment station, for 2 weeks with the young Marines when I was 14. And I've been to... Oh no! Okay, so Blue Ridge makes twice. Memphis, my trip to Memphis was at some point within the past 12 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did that in 2012. So yeah, I completely forgot about that. But yeah, we did Memphis, did the whole Elvis thing, did like a barbecue tour, the riverboat, all that shit. Yeah, so like I've been around, but for the last dozen years I've been outside of 2 to 3 hours away from home twice. So yeah, this is gonna be a good trip. And I've been talking this bullshit for 9.5 minutes already, so I'm cutting it here. Onward. All right, we are done with the Pennsylvania Turnpike, and now on Interstate 70 West, which, if I read correctly on Google, if we were to stay on this and just go as far as it goes, we would end up in Utah.
What?
Yes.
Jesus.
But we are definitely not doing that. Yeah, so whatever route this is taking us on, I don't actually think we're going to be getting physically near Pittsburgh. Thank God.
It doesn't look like it.
I don't think so, because
Google Maps or whatever.
yeah, no, because you can. When I went there, we took the turnpike almost the whole way there. So we turned off of the turnpike, and now we're on Interstate 70. So, but yeah, still got good 3 hours to go. About 200 miles. We're getting there.
Halfway there.
Yep. We're making great time, honestly. Holy shit, bud. Yeah, you just now read those right lane closed signs? They've been up for the past 3 miles.
Jesus. What the fuck? Why?
Yeah. Now we're starting to see weird shit. We're just starting to see weird shit. Check this out. Fucking flower power, dude. This ass almost fucking cut us off. Ran us off the fucking road. Oh my god. Just out here straight up fucking doxing people on fucking interstate highways.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's a U.S. Mail Midwest Transport Incorporated, number 5310026. At least that's the trailer number. Don't know what the truck number is. But this dude's out here making erratic moves. I mean, get somebody fired. Oh man! Don't whoever that is, don't fire. There it goes again. Nice turn signal, bud. Real cool. 8166. 8166 is the truck number.
Jesus Christ. Don't give a fuck. So it seems like if we wanted to go to Pittsburgh, we'd have to go.
Yeah, if we wanted to go to Pittsburgh, it looks like 51 north at this exit, but we're not. So
Not in that direction.
keep on trucking, and yeah, check back in when something happens.
The rain is gone and it's getting warmer.
That's good.
Yeah.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
For all weekend.
I mean, it's going to stay warmer, period.
Yeah. I just don't feel like reliving the involuntary nature bath.
That was an extreme situation, okay?
Oh my God.
It was not supposed to be that bad.
So, I mean, I could make a whole video about how bad
we did make a whole video. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that was that was for Facebook.
Oh,
I didn't make that for YouTube. I could make a whole video about how bad Blue Ridge Rock Festival 2023 was in Alton, Virginia at the International Raceway. But there's millions of fucking complaints online. There's hundreds of videos you can find on YouTube of other people that had a way worse experience than we did, and ours was pretty fucking bad.
We got lucky, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, all things considered, you and me got off really fucking lucky.
It was not ideal by any means, but a lot of people got seriously fucked.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's plenty of content.
Like, at the end of the day, you and me only lost out on, what, $400 each?
We lost out on what we paid for the festival passes. Basically, you know.
So like
other people literally lost property, thousands of dollars. You know, there was a story about a couple that came from Sydney, Australia, to go to that festival.
10 grand? 12 grand?
Yeah,
10
they,
grand, 12 grand?
in total, for the whole flights and everything included, they spent about 12 grand US for that trip. And the festival basically didn't happen.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so. But yeah, let's
Virginia International Way. By the way, speaking of that, Virginia International Raceway canceled it indefinitely.
Yeah, there is I would be highly surprised if there is ever another Blue Ridge Rock Festival, at least at Virginia International Raceway, if ever again. There shouldn't be ever again. Jonathan Slisencock.
Pretty sure he left the country too.
Oh yeah, like the Saturday of what was supposed to be the third day of the festival, he completely vanished from social media and hasn't been heard from since.
Yeah.
So that dude, yeah, he's
gone.
If anybody knows where he is or what he's doing, just one or two swift kicks in the pill sack would be fucking real nice on behalf.
He deserves a lot worse than that, but
yeah, but I mean, like, you know, just let him know, you know, there's shooters out here, bro. Like, it's not going away anytime soon. So that's why we're going to a fucking Danny Wimmer festival.
This is gonna be really good.
Yeah.
It cannot be.
Yeah, this should be great as long as the projected thunderstorm holds off. But yeah, enough speaking it into existence. Yeah, so Jack back later. Woo! Stopped for lunch and grabbed some beer, and we are back on the road. Pulled off to a weird little place along I-70. I'm not quite sure what the name of the town is, but we were seeing what was around for food, and I decided to see where I could get a case of beer, and we discovered this place called fucking Gumby's Cigarette and Beer World.
Yep.
Take me there. Like, I was a little bit, just a tiny bit disappointed at the fact that they did not have at least a cardboard cutout, if not a statue of Gumby in there. Like, what? It's probably because
the fuck that is.
You don't know who Gumby is? The green clay dude? That's from like the early 90s. You probably, yeah. I'll have to show you later. But yeah, it's probably copyrighted, so that's probably why they don't have it in there. But for a place called Gumby's Cigarette and Beer World, my first instinct as the owner of that business would be to get a statue of Gumby swilling a beer and smoking a cigarette. It's a no-brainer. But we are, at this point, I believe that is the first actual sign on the highway that I saw for Columbus, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
So we're getting close. We're a couple minutes over 2 hours out, and we'll be there. Checking into the hotel and everything, and I guess we'll see you then, unless there's something cool or weird happens in the next 2 hours. Deuce. We have just officially crossed into Ohio.
Awesome.
Yay. I wonder if I can go find that guy from Hawthorne Heights' heart. Because it seems like he really needs it after fucking almost 20 years. And we are here. We are officially within the city limits of Columbus, Ohio. Look out, I guess. Like, you boys is here.
Yeah.
I mean, it really don't look like that much of a city.
No, we're still on the highway.
Yeah, we are still on the highway, but I'm seeing a lot of residential. There's a couple of big buildings up ahead here, but now, I mean, I've never really like Googled images of Columbus, Ohio. I don't know if they have like a signature skyline or some shit like that, like Philly does.
I'm gonna assume it's probably just slightly bigger than like Lancaster City.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big of a city. It's just like physically.
Well, we're just now getting off the highway, so you're about to see a lot more of it.
Yeah. Let me turn the camera around.
Lost mile per hour.
Yeah. There we go. Right there at this goddamn school bus.
Piece of shit.
Dude, nothing but get in the way all the time. Fuck them kids. There we go. There's Columbus, Ohio. Fucking bunch of construction going on the road. And oh man, I have a funny feeling I know where all these people are going. Yeah, well, there was a skyline of a city. We're behind some trees now, so. So our hotel is more or less through the city going west and like out the other side a little bit.
Okay.
As far as I saw on Google Maps. So I think Crew Stadium, where the festival is taking place, is more towards the west side of the city. There we go.
Now you can really see it.
Yeah.
Right, this city is not small.
No. Like, I didn't think it was going to be small.
I mean, I didn't either.
By any means. Like, I've definitely seen bigger cities, but it's not. I don't really know. It seems like it's not really it's not heavy on the skyscrapers. Like, most of the taller buildings are pretty spaced out. And aren't really all that tall compared to some places like New York and Philly and Baltimore. Yeah, I'm seeing like 10, 12 floors on most of these buildings.
I guess I would equate this
Tops.
probably closer to Reading.
No way, is that the White Castle corporate headquarters? Bro! Hell yeah! So yeah, that reminds me, we should totally find one while we're out here, because I've never eaten at White Castle before.
Me either.
And for somebody like me who has, I would say at least 15 to 20% of all the food I have eaten in my entire life has been some form of cheeseburger. I've never eaten at a White Castle, and
I haven't.
this is probably going to be the place to do it. Because the further away you get from the place of a restaurant's origin, the shittier it gets. That is just a rule of thumb. So
Usually, yeah.
yeah. So there's what's the big one in California? Like In-N-Out or some shit? Something like that. Yeah. And they tried to expand and put one in Texas somewhere, and all the Texans say that it sucks, and not just because it's from California. They just don't care about the branches that are that far away. So whatever. Yeah, we're gonna have to find a White Castle while we're here.
I'm sure it will.
But yeah, we're about 10 minutes out from the hotel. See you when we get there. And we are here. Where's the sign? That's a flagpole, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
No, that's a light pole.
There it is.
Duck Comfort Suites. Not really that big a deal. It's not some big fancy hotel, but
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's just
No, it's pretty nice. Sure.
better than a Motel 6, dude.
Yeah.
For damn sure. Yep. Check in, take our bags in. I'm gonna leave a present in their toilet, and let's get this show on the road.
Yep.
Alright, so we are all got our shit all moved into the hotel room for the weekend. Hotel's really nice. It's these Comfort Suites by Choice Hotels. Decent hotel room, 2 queen size beds in there. That's what I sleep on at home, so that's good. It's about dinner time right now. It's probably gonna go inside and eat. The grass at this hotel is really nice. I want to walk barefooted in it really bad, but it's loaded with goose shit. That's the only problem. My only complaint so far is that the grass here is just a goose shit minefield. But other than that, great place. This dude gave me this card and elevator. Alright, so this will be our quarters for the next 5 nights. Tonight, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. Got the sink and shit. Nice little K-cup maker that I brought K-cups for because I just had a funny feeling most hotels have K-cup makers in the rooms now. Bathroom's pretty solid, It's standard shit. I ain't rich, Shower, all that shit, None of that really matters. If we're all set up in here, I gotta hit the stones. Got my bed all set up with my personal bedding from home because I don't fuck with hotel bedding. It just generally sucks. It's always itchy and scratchy and way too fucking fluffy and cumbersome. It's just it's just too much. There's always 10 sheets on that bitch and 30 pillows. It comes like that. So yeah, and we got the computer with me, so I can edit these videos on the fly and get this vlog out sooner, hopefully, maybe. We got a couch that also turns into a queen size pull-out bed for we meet anybody at the show that wants to come back and fucking party. I don't know. I don't really fuck with strangers like that, but you never know. You know, anything could happen. There's probably several people that I know from meeting at other shows and festivals that are going to be here. It's happened before, so God only knows. TV, pretty banging. Gonna be using that tonight because, you know, fucking Wednesday night, you know what that means, baby. AEW Dynamite. And hopefully they got TBS in this bitch. Hopefully. The fridge is pretty solid size. You know, they already got the Monster, got the beers, got the booze and the mixers, shit like that. And yeah, it's pretty damn solid hotel room, you know, for what I paid for it. And the distance from the festival is paramount. We are just about 10 minutes away from the festival grounds in good traffic, which means when the festival's actually happening, we'll probably be like 15, 20 out, but still we're close as hell. It's not like our experience at Blue Ridge where our campsite was a 40-minute drive away from the festival, because that's the closest we could fucking get. Yeah. Blue Ridge sucked. Sonic Temple's gonna be better by default, if not genuinely better. So, yeah. But for now, I'm gonna hit this bitch with this air freshener because, okay, another just very small complaint, and it's probably not the entire hotel in general, it was probably just this room, but when we first walked in earlier to bring our shit in, the overall smell in the room was the strangest combination of like ass with a hint of cinnamon. It was like somebody had a cinnamon stick in their butthole. It literally smelled like somebody blew up the fucking toilet before they fucking let us in the room. So, I mean, that smell has kind of gone away now, so I have a sneaking suspicion that whoever like checked our room before check-in time just blew the fucking toilet up. But yeah, it's still kind of lingering a little bit. So for Breeze, I'm gonna sit down, eat a burrito, drink a couple beers, and that's it. We're chilling for the day. Yeah, that's it. So that is the road trip to and the check-in at the hotel for Sonic Temple 2024. I will be checking back in with you all tomorrow morning when when we're on our way to the show. Yeah. I don't want to film every little thing we do. Like, we get free breakfast every morning from the hotel. That's awesome. But there's no need for you to see that, because it's just it's hotel continental breakfast. Like, fuck. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my hotel room view of Columbus, Ohio. A Red Roof Inn, right on the other side of the parking lot. It's okay. I got like a nice little church steeple right there. You know, the highway is over there, and then there's like another hotel. There's a big ass water tower. Like, there's an absolutely massive AMC theater over there behind the Wendy's. Zoom in, please. Ah, fuck it. Yeah. There's. Oh yeah, that's another thing. This hotel is on the like immediate streets that surround the hotel. We are completely surrounded by like Ohio exclusive or Ohio adjacent restaurant chains. We've got a 24-hour White Castle right over there. I've never. We're gonna hit that. Like we were talking on the trip here. Uh, Definitely got to hit a White Castle. So there's one right there. Um, there's a Culver's, which I've never had before, but I've heard a lot about down the street a piece. There's a Donato's right across the street, a Donato's Pizza, which I have not had since I was a small child. There was a location in Delco in Pennsylvania for a few years that we made a habit of going to immediately after dentist appointments because it was like 2 blocks away from our dentist office. So that's what we would do. We'd get our teeth cleaned and then just go immediately ruin it with Donato's. And they closed up and turned into a Verizon store. And I haven't physically seen a Donato's since until today. There's one right across the street from the hotel. So, and it's open till midnight every day. So I'm probably gonna have that at least twice. So, yeah. Um, yeah, so that's it. I'm just sitting here talking shit. I just hit the 9 minute mark on this clip. I got a lot of editing to do tonight because of all the fucking road trip clips, and this is it. Welcome to fucking Sonic Temple 2024.